Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Outpost. Alright, we are still waiting for stuff. Waiting for people to finish training. And have you progressed? You've actually progressed. I don't have any more workforce, but you have progressed. You have not finished building. Yeah, my factories are still producing fuel cells and miners. How's that going? Nothing in there. 7 miners in here. Alright, I think you can pause now. I mean, I will never need that many miners. You can pause. Has that actually finished the hot lab? No, of course it hasn't. Darn, the one building I actually want. Right, let's just keep the executive report open. Finish your studentship. Become actual useful workers. Ooh, morale 666. Party time. Right, let's actually stay on top of things a bit, because I noticed another mine going down. Get that out of the way. Alright, where's the mine? Mine my mine. It's 2 levels mined out. Alright, need a new mine. You will do. And let's get you as well. I mean, might as well make use of the miners while I have them. Right, you are 1 level. Alright. Let's go deeper. Now, for now, the people will not hate me. But until I can actually satisfy the needs, like the percent of the housing, I may... Ooh. I got an unemployed workforce. Where did that come from? I don't think I've gained any more workers. In fact, the number of workers has gone down even more. I mean, let's see. You're still operational. Does it put you on pause? Ah, right. If I put you on pause as well. I mean, it's this level of micromanagement that gets a little bit tedious in some ways. Ah, but we have the administration facility, which gives me the exact same screen, but this will now theoretically improve all the research spaces over here. And you finished your production of robotics. Let's see. Physics. Alright, admittedly I'm a little bit at a loss as to where I need to go now with the research. Because I don't really want to go into the AI stuff, but I did need the robotics. Let's just go into advanced processors. Also, if that happened at the same time, well then. Alright, well, at least this is now functional. Alright, 700 morale. Very good. But...
Alert. Alert. Meteorites are about to strike the colony.
Oh no! The fate of Earth! It repeats itself. Well, luckily this is not quite so bad as it seems, but I do have to take one action. Yeah, the planet would never look like that. Alright, so I need to give the evacuation order.
Evacuation order acknowledged. I will alert the population to move underground.
I mean, there's also one other button I could press. The panic button.
Don't panic.
And that's all it does. I do love the sense of humor this game has, but in some ways, knock it off. I do need all the useful tools, after all. And I currently still do not have workforce, which is a bit of a problem. But if that means that the hot lab has now become operational, I will take it. It has not. The rat. Well, I'm pretty sure I don't have the facilities. Phew, almost thought this had blown up. Don't have the facilities to do anything more about that. Yeah, I'll just leave it as is, otherwise I might forget that is. Because I can bulldoze those mines, and they will revert back to their red star thing, and that will make me confused about what is actually available for mining sites. Alright, well, as long as we are waiting. With all the hungry mouths that are currently eating their way through my food supply. I really need to set up more room for agrodomes. Alright. Still no new personnel. And morale is gonna start suffering once they realize that the food supply is actually starting to vanish. I mean, that won't really happen until they actually run out of food, and like I said, I have a stockpile, so for now it's fine, but... it can get so dire quickly. At which point you just fall into a spiral of doom and depression. Alright. Come on, game, give me a hand here. Give me people! I'm losing 10 food per turn. Where's it all going? It's going into the mouths of those students. Useless halfwits. Morale is only crawling up slowly. I mean, there is a slight break I might catch here, is that if I lose all of my professional population, as in all the workers and all the scientists, the students will take over for them as workers and scientists, I think. And that is fine for a brief while, but the problem is, the moment they do that, they will still keep on learning and eventually graduate into becoming workers and scientists. Which is a problem if you do not get enough in a single turn to man all the devices you need to keep the colony operational. At which point, they will start dying off, and then the students will have to come in again to save the colony. And that is kind of lame. Because eventually, well, you'll just run out of people that can run this thing. Or you will just keep on seeing messages like, 100 people died. Of course, if that happens, I am pretty much boned, because that is pretty much the entirety of my population. Well, actually, I can see that twice, perhaps. Well, morale is still going up. Only slowly. And we keep losing colonists. And we keep gaining students. What are the labs doing? Advanced processes, basic research, nothing. You really need to tell me when you stop doing anything. Alright, agriculture 1, let's go. And efficiency studies, that's fine. We are rapidly approaching point. We have to have a certain amount of stuff in order to maintain functional. I really need more population ready to work, because I need to start expanding. And I kind of want to build all the amenities as well, because that's part of the reason why morale is crawling up so slowly right now. The people are a little bit bored and they want their amenities, because they're essentially just human beings that you're taking care of. Surprise, surprise. And they want to be looked after. I mean, imagine that, a single turn is a year. That means that people have not been able to change their clothes for over 200 years. I don't know if that's true, perhaps a turn is just a day. In which case, these people build very fucking fast. Although, admittedly, a single day on this planet is as long as a year, so perhaps not. But yeah, well, this game doesn't really have the necessary calculations for that.
You've made a...
Thank you for announcing that. Alright, master laboratory reports. We have a tech level advance. What? What does that mean? What does that do? Game, tell me, what does that do? Alright, which one is not operational anymore? No, you're still functioning, you're doing nothing. Alright. What were you doing? Inquiry in computer science, efficiency studies 2. Alright, let's go to physics and electrical engineering. Because I really need those things sorted out. And we are still running out of food. Oh no, we're station keeping, that's fine. We're producing as much food at the same time as we are eating it. Which I think means that we have gained an upgrade in the agrodome. Yep, gained the next level of agrodome. Most of the buildings in this game gain at least one level of physical appearance upgrade. Which I think is what the tech level advance essentially does. Most of the time this just means that the buildings look a little bit more futuristic. Other than that, they just perform the same function. Nothing much. And some buildings just don't really change at all. But the Acrodome is special in that it changes shape at least 4 times. Because it's got the basic form like this. This is, I think, the 3rd level. Or the 2nd level. possibly a second level. And it's a bit difficult to say because I don't really know, because I tend to not research the things in the right order, which is quite easy to do. In most of the time I just go for the electrical engineering first, which means I get robotics 2 before I get robotics 1, because the game doesn't tell me where it is. It also doesn't seem to matter much. I just do it in this order right now because it seems convenient enough. Alright, come on. Some of you student bastards must be starting to get ready for professional life before we run out of food completely. I don't think that screen is automatically updated. Alright, we're creeping ever so closely to the 800 number.
You've made it.
Actually, we gained more people there. Not professional population though. Just more students. Those classes must be real crowded. Right. The lab report. Alright, you're doing nothing. Which means in the computer sciences you're finished advanced processors. Robotics is still nothing. Alright, let's just get the AI managers out of the way. Because anything else is already studying, that's still going. Agriculture is still underway. Electrical engineering is halfway done. Still just more students. Come on, give me more population, or workforce rather.
The people love you, Commander.
Ah, thank you, Graft. That is very nice of you to say. Yeah, that tends to happen when you get a morale over 800. Similarly, if you drop below 200, the people hate you. For good reason, because, well, why else would morale fall below that? Alright, let's keep our mining probes going, because we need them. Come on. Mouse was being a bit overly sensitive. It's making it difficult to click on stuff. Let's see, you still have 10 robots controlled. 6 robots controlled. Some of them will have died. 10 robots controlled. I still have got all the robots that I used to have, so I'm not entirely worried yet. Alright, food is starting to drop a little bit too fast. Alright, 3 active mines. Got plenty of raws at the moment, so that's fine.
The people.
Yeah. Alright. Darn it! Stop turning into scientists, you brainy idiots! Right. You're still working, making sure that everything is still working. You were not doing anything. Right, you were working on plant biology? No. The computer sciences. The physics, electrical engineering, robotics 2. Is the hot lab finished? Nope. Alright, well, that'll have to be another eventful episode of Outpost. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.